equation can come in so many different forms, but the one form that we're looking at in section 1.5 is the standard form. I just noticed there's a typo here. Could you change the, right here, it says AX plus BX equals C. That is incorrect. I made a typo. Could you change the second X so that it says AX plus BY equals C? So in this form, I sometimes call it the standard form of a linear function. We have terms that have x and y on the left. Okay, on the left. The term that has x comes first, and then you write the term that has b after it. After the equal sign, on the other side of the equal sign, it should just be a constant, aka just a number. The number on the right side of the equal sign should not have x or y, okay? And one more thing, a, b, and c has to be integer. In other words, no fraction. If you have a fraction ABC, then what we're going to do is we're going to multiply by a number to get rid of that fraction. So when I rewrite equations in this form, I first move all the terms that have a, x, and y on the left or to the left. And then sometimes I have to divide, sometimes I have to multiply. So I'm going to give you two examples in this video. Okay, the first one. And the goal title is rewriting a linear equation in the form of ax plus by equals c. Okay, rewrite the equation in ax plus by equals c form. Use integers for a, b, and c. You can have multiple correct answers, but by just multiplying everything by a different number. But I'll just say the first answer that I get is my answer for these problems. So, all right, let's see. First thing that I will have to do is multiply that 6, distribute this 6, so that everyone is out of the parenthesis, okay? If I do that, copy down the left side, y plus 4, distribute the right side, you will get 6x minus 36. Now look, if it has x or y, it needs to go to the left. I'm going to circle the 6x and say that I'm planning on moving this to the other side. Why? Because 6x has x next to it. This is 6 times x, so it should be on the left side of the equal sign. Y is fine because y is already on the left side of the equal sign. But you know what else needs to move? This plus 4. This plus 4 doesn't have x or y being multiplied, so that guy's going to go to the right side. So take a look at how I write the next line, okay? Look, 6x was a positive term on the right side of the equal sign. When I move it, I'm moving it by doing the inverse operation. I'm subtracting 6x. So how I learned math when I was in school is when I move it across the equal sign, the sign will change. So no more positive 6x. Now I have negative 6x. Now look at this y for me. This y is a positive y. See, they never put the symbol in front of it, but positive y, when it's brought in the very front, you know, sometimes you don't have to write the plus sign. But because it's a positive y, I'm going to ask you to write down plus y after that. Draw an equal sign. Draw an equal sign. Let me bring down this negative 36. This guy never got moved. It's just there. It's just coming down here. But remember I said that I will be moving the positive 4 to the other side across the equal sign by subtracting 4. So the plus 4 will appear as minus 4 on this side. I'm almost done. So the left side looks beautiful. I have negative 6x plus 1y, right? Both are integers. And if I add negative 36 plus negative 4, or subtract 4 from negative 36, that gives me negative 40. If you can tell right here, all integers for A, B, and C. This is A. B is not really written down, but B is 1. This is B. And C is 40. So because -6, 1, and -40 are all integers, we established our goal. Okay, so it's really just moving things to the correct places, and I really didn't have to do anything else. I just had to combine some like terms. But I believe the second example that I'm about to show you is gonna come with the fraction, so we have to do something about that fraction. We're not allowed to have fractions when we're writing the equation in Ax plus By equals C form, the standard form. We're just gonna keep all the numbers as constants. I'm sorry, integers. All right, let's take a look at the second one. Rewrite the equation in Ax plus By equals C form. Use integers for A, B, and C. You already noticed there's a term with a fraction there, right? Not only that it has a fraction, it's in the wrong side. If it has X or Y, it needs to go to the left side. So I'm going to go ahead and move this. Look, it was a -1/6x. It was a negative number. But when I move it across the equal sign, it's going to turn into a +1/6. Now, notice there was a positive y on the left side of the equal sign. It's a positive y. So, do write this is plus y. All equals was the only thing left on the right side of the equal sign. That -5. Now, it meets the locations, like the things are in the right places. Okay, first of all, I have the x and y on the left side, and I have the number on the right side. So everything is in the right place. It's just that we can't have a fraction 1/6 there. So here's what I'm gonna do here. I will multiply both sides, because you can't just multiply one side. We have to keep an equation balanced. Both sides by 6. And you know why 6, right? Because the fraction is 1/6. If I multiply 1/6 by 6, 1/6 times 6, that's just going to give me what? 1. So that's the goal. That is why I'm multiplying by 6. If the denominator was 56, I would have multiplied both sides by 56. Whatever is in the bottom of the fraction, that is what I'm going to multiply by to get rid of this fraction. So take a look at this for me. You have 1/6x plus y on the left side, and you have -5 on the right side. Everything will get multiplied by 6. So I'm multiplying the left side by 6, and I'm multiplying the right side by 6. So if you do that, can you tell that we have to distribute on the right side? Hold on, these are too close. I have to distribute on the right side. And by distributive property, the first term will get 1x, or simply just x. You don't have to write 1 if it is 1. But the second term, if I do 6 times y, that will be plus 6y. What about the right side of the equal sign? 6 times -5 will give me -30. All the terms are in the right place. X and y on the left, number on the right. And all these coefficients and the constant, 1, 6, and -30 are integers. So this is where we stop for this problem. Okay, so you may have to do different things, and if you feel like you found a particularly different type of problem on this goal, feel free to email me. I'll go over that one for you, okay? But I'm gonna stop this video here, and I'll come back for my other example in another video, okay?